Hello, good people. Hello, good people. What y'all doing tonight? What you eating? Who you talking to? Who you got in your house? I'm watching. Anyway, it's Lily, your fashion and beauty mentor here of YB Limited. And you know I call myself a fashion and beauty mentor because I like to bridge, the gap between the inner and outer beauty, okay? I like to help people feel just as beautiful inside as they do outside, right? And so today I have my sister girl here. Hey, Angie. I got my sister girl here, Miss Alex, okay? She is my mentee, my protege, and we're having a girls' night, and I am doing her nails. I've done your nails twice, right? I did one full set. That was my very first full set I've ever done on somebody. I just did an overlay of gel. It was actually my first. She knew, so this ain't no secret. This ain't between us. She knew. She knew I could have messed it up at any point, but I didn't. Thank God. Then the last time I did a fill, didn't mess that one up either. Now this time, I think I'm cute. I'm gonna do some tips, but I'm gonna do them in a full coverage tip, and I'm going to kind of adhere them with gel instead of glue. Let's see how we do here, okay? All right, so feel free to ask any questions about to get started. I've already prepped her nails, and she's going to actually hold the camera. So make sure you're going to hold it with whatever hand I'm not using. And I'm about to get started here, okay? So I've already prepped the nails. I've already cleaned the cuticles. I've cleaned the cuticles, and I've filed them down to the desired length. And then now I'm about to use the, let's see, one goes first. Hold on. It is going to be the prep. Okay, dehydrator first. Put on dehydrator first. And then I'm going to follow it up with the primer. The primer helps the acrylic to adhere to the nails, the acrylic or the gel. All right? So, here we go. All right. So let me just start with this. And this really just dries out the nail to make sure that we get any of the oils out of her nail. Okay? And let me know if they ask any questions, because I definitely am open to answering any questions that I can answer, child. Because like I said, I'm not a professional. I really don't know what I'm doing. We just having fun. Just the sister girls hanging out. And so here, I'm gonna put, since we're filling in, I left that one on for a reason. We're just gonna go right on over that. And then, let me see the other hand real quick. The same thing, because I don't want to forget it. And this is gonna keep the nails on longer. And I didn't even do this step last time, and it still lasted. Because I didn't even do primer, right?
No.
I didn't have any, child. I just got it the other day. We just made it work. What is all that noise in the hallway? Okay, let's see. Good. Alright. Now I'm going to put on the primer. And you can keep that nail down. That hand down. And you don't want to flood the nail, the cuticle, anything like that when it comes to the primer. You just want to put it right on the nail. Avoid the skin because it'll burn. It says acid-free, but we don't know. So many lies being told, child. We don't know who's telling the truth. So we're going to make sure we don't touch the skin as best as possible. And I got an idea of where I want to go with this set. Is this your first time wearing tips?
Yes.
Oh, cute. Okay. Like a virgin, touch for the very first time. Yeah. All right. We're going to do the other hand.
Okay.
All right. Now, here we go. So what I'm going to do is...
Somebody say hello, fabulous holiday Artie.
Yes. Hey, Holiday. Savannah in the building. She's like my unofficial protege too. I mentor her through the book.
Through the book.
Facebook, yes.
Okay.
Through the Facebook. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this poly gel here from Miss Gersha. We're going to use this poly gel, and I'm going to actually use this to adhere the nail onto, like the tip onto the nail. Okay, so I actually had some like extra full length tips laying around, and I'm going to use these here, and you're gonna see how I do that. I'm trying not to flood the cuticle, because when I push it down, it's gonna kind of squeeze it anyway. So I gotta be careful not to put too much. So I'm going to use it like a glue, but it's going to serve a purpose because of the color. This is something I kind of came up with on my own. I've never seen anybody do it, which I know how I do. I don't wait for nobody to do nothing. I'm going to do it myself. What? With. Right? Then I'll press this down here. Make sure that it is from side wall to side wall. Because once you put that, hold on, the lighting, there we go. Once you, now this is a flash cure, something real quick, nothing deep, just to make sure I start the curing process before I put it underneath the lamp. Okay, now, I'm going to put it underneath the lamp for 30 seconds. Yep. Now it's going to stay underneath the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm going to do the same thing with all of the nails for that hand. One of the nails I'm actually using the tip that's a little bit longer because I couldn't find a middle one. So I'm gonna just cut this one down to be the same size as the other ones. This is like my favorite, like the coffin shape, you know? I love a good coffin or a good stiletto. So that's what we're gonna do with that. And then, oh, I got another thing I gotta remember. Okay, take that out. Alright, same thing with this. So let's just make sure it's adhered. It ain't going nowhere. Okay. Same thing with this one. Going to color on.
Ashley say, hey Kuzo, sipping.
That's my cousin. I'll be there tomorrow, y'all. I'm coming to eat. What y'all cooking? Grandma back in town too? What? Don't play with me. My grandma in town. Alright. Now, so the same thing with this one. This one already has a design on it. It's less work for me. Go ahead and flash cure this for a second. Make sure, you know, we got it going on. So we're kind of, in essence, doing press on, but in a different way. We're using gel to press it on instead of glue. This will last a lot longer, especially because I did a proper prep. And, let's see here. I did a proper prep. And, not too long because I want that one done. So, yep, that worked. Boom. And go ahead and put that underneath there. 30 seconds. See how much faster that is when you do it that way? Boom, boom, boom. Listen, it's about cutting corners. It's about making it like working smart, not hard. Don't play, because we doing girls' night. We trying to kiki, laugh. We not trying to be sitting here for 5 hours doing nails, because that's how long it took me to do these. No, man. But I'm going to still put an extra layer of protection on top of these nails, I'm going to use a little acrylic, some clear acrylic.
Someone asked, is the part of your YBL line, like, probably, is it part of your YBL?
No, I'm not even a professional nail tech. This is just me showing you all as an amateur how I do my nails. I don't really typically do anybody else's nails. I just have fun. Creating. I love to create. Because I have a makeup room, pretty much a playroom. I have a makeup room / nail room. It's like a nail salon and a makeup salon in one. And so, it's my playroom.
Holiday say, you know I love your facial expressions.
You know I be giving facial expressions today, child. I'm so dramatical. Darling. Darling. Now, because this one is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make sure it's right. So, this is how I've learned to do this one. I would rather it be kind of pushing out on the sides a little bit and clean it up than to have too little, okay? Now, I'm about to show you what I mean about this. And even if get her out of here. Okay. And I can also do a overlay on the top. It's okay. Okay, you can put her underneath. Oh, hold on 1 second. Alright, we're gonna do the next one. What was that? Oh, what did she do? Let's see. Oh, that's it. Boom. This one's gonna go next. Okay. I don't even know why I put it up there so already, but hey. Okay, you're done. Take that out. I'm gonna still put some on top, so it's okay. You'll see in a second.
Someone is sending you kisses.
I love kisses.
Kelvin Ronto.
Hey, Calvin. You supposed to call me back the other day. Don't make me cut you. Do not have me committing illegal acts. Always make sure you clean off any product from the skin. Okay. Done. Sure. Slide like that. Yeah. flash curing this thing. Taking off any excess, getting her out of here. We don't need her in our life. I'm gonna get her off before she fully hardens, because that's just a flash cure. We don't need her around spilling all our tea. Because she just doesn't want to go anywhere. So I'm gonna have to file her off later. It's okay. You can go ahead and put that up there. Actually, nope, wait a minute. I'm gonna just go ahead and do the other one.
Oh, that one, last one here.
Mm-hmm. So do it kind of like that. So it's kind of facing me like that.
Which one?
In there. Like that, yep. It's better like that. I can see it better that way. And then you can put it underneath there for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to show you how I kind of shape them. I'm going to throw a little acrylic and a little bit more gel on top of the middle one because I want to give it more of a nail bed. So it's really cute once I'm done with it. And this is like the quick way, I think like an easier way for somebody who's an amateur like me, because like some of the ones that I've been doing recently, I don't know, I'm jumping out the window with them. So, but I still go live so you can see me do them. Alright, you can take that out. Alright. Next order of business. What you like to do before you add anything on top of it, because honestly you can just keep it like this and it could be alright. But I want to make sure her nails can stand the test of time. It can stand, like, you know, just so that it won't come off pretty much, right? I'm going to go ahead and add some type of acrylic on the top. Now I do know when you're doing a coffin shape nail, you want to do it kind of like at a 90-degree angle like that. Kind of going back and forth. And what I'm doing is kind of thinning it out a little bit, because when I add the acrylic or gel to it, it's going to add some bulk to it, and I just still want it to be a little skinny. This one right here, we're going to go ahead and cut her down. Here to improvise. These are going to come out really, really cute. I can see it already. I didn't want that. Oops.
Oopsies.
This table's so small. Like that. That's the only thing I'm like still learning how to do this and trying to learn how to film and get so that you all can see what I'm doing and get good angles. So this is definitely.
Renita? Renita Star said,
Oh yeah,
I think you may have stumbled on a great side hustle. Hashtag multiple streams of income.
Thank you, doll. I know. That's what people were saying. It's nothing I actually want to do for a living, to be honest with you all. It's just something I do as a hobby. It's fun. But I wouldn't want to be committed to it on a daily. See how I'm doing that at a 90-degree angle instead of doing it straight? That's how you create a coffin shape. Kind of going back and forth. Oops. Do it like that. It's okay. I can still add some, I can still add a nail form to that. And these are like old leftover press-ons that I had that I never used. I knew they'd come in handy.
Mary Alice said, look more than a hobby.
Oh, I love my Miss Mary. I love Miss Mary. She be looking out for me, honey. She gonna make sure Jesus protects me, honey. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but she gonna make sure I'm protected. Now, what I'm going to do is dust off. Okay. Use a nail form to repair that. Okay. Now, next order of business, I am going to add a little acrylic to put some bulk here. I just started learning how to do acrylic, you all. If there's any professionals on here, don't come for me, please. I don't do nothing to you. I don't bother you. Okay, so let's see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna make sure you put the brush in there, get the brush dampened. This is monomer, and from what I'm told, oh, and let me show you the brand that I'm using. I'm using Mia Secret here. It's Mia Secret. I'm also using Mia Secret liquid monomer, and it has a purplish tint to it. And I'm told when it has like that purplish tint to it, it's a good monomer. It's going to actually come out clear, but we won't know until we get to that now how crystal clear it is. Okay, so you want to get your brush there. You want to take the excess off, dip it into the acrylic 1, 2, 3 seconds. Get your bead, and then you want to start at the middle of the nail. Because you want to, this is where the bulk is going to come from. Always remembering to wipe off that brush. Because once that acrylic hard on that brush, boom, it's over.
Brian Kennedy say multi-talented. Love your creativity.
Oh, thank you so much. Y'all be just so sweet to me. When I get to the cuticle, I get thinner. Bring it out. I kind of work wetter with my beads because I'm a newbie. Only thing I don't like about this acrylic, it dries kind of fast. But it's okay. Good thing. I'll come back and shape that later. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn the AC around.
Maritza Gabriel say, go ahead, DMV. I don't know what that means.
DMV, because I'm from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, boo.
She said, go ahead, DMV.
DMV.
Is there any what you call like PG Girl County or something?
Yeah, that's the M. That's part of the M.
Holiday said, you have already created a mini-me now. I can do my own nails too.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Get any acrylic on the side, make sure you get that off of there before it dries. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna do this one. Actually, no, I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna do that one. Okay, we're in the nail form here. Actually, there's two ways I'm gonna do this. First thing I'm gonna do with that one is I'm going to add gel here. Oh no. One good thing about gel, you always want to have some alcohol or slip solution. So that's the help.
Which one has that smell?
The
Is it?
monomer.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's the one that's
I
like a nail salon.
I recognize exactly. Smells like a nail salon.
Yeah. And that one's, no, the other one is really strong. I didn't use that one. It's really strong. color. I'm gonna put it like down. Yeah. With gel, you don't have to work that fast. With the fake fireworks that nobody can see. I hear that. Don't it sound like it's right outside?
It does.
And that's with the windows closed. If I open those windows, it'll actually sound like it's coming inside. Or like I'm shooting them myself or something.
Asked May say, looks nice, I love it.
Thank you.
And Takesha Brown. Takesha?
I love Keisha.
She said, I'm gonna need you to come back to Atlanta and do my nails.
Y'all are so funny. With the gel, you just want to make sure it looks the way or close to the way you want it prior to you putting it underneath. The lamp. And with the gel, I've noticed if you just kind of swirl it. You can put it underneath the lamp.
Huh?
You can go underneath there.
With the, okay.
Just like that. Y'all gonna see what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm doing something I ain't never done before. But it should work.
It's just ish.
It should. It's a keyboard. It should work. And then I'm going to this down. Once you pull the gel out of the lamp, you always want to wipe it with alcohol. It always has like this sticky, tacky layer. We want to get her out of here. Get her out of here! You don't want her. And we keep it in there for 60 seconds. And it's
Okay.
at
53.
seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to build that nail back up. At least that's the concept of what in my head. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So that nail is out. I'm going to take that tacky layer. And then I'm going to
File left.
file down a little bit just to shape it up a little bit. I'm forgetting how long my nails are. And what I like about polygel is that it's softer, so it's easier to file. You don't have to use the other file. If I get too rough, remind me that you're a human being.
Okay.
Okay.
I sure will.
Thank you. I'm thinning this out a little bit because I'm going to be adding something here. Okay. Once I started looking for what I was finding, see, I built the nail bed.
Maritza said, I love your sweet spirit.
Oh, thank you. They didn't see me at the grocery store yesterday.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that, right? We ain't gonna talk about Karen trying to come for me and realize she came for the wrong one.
Yeah.
My spirit wasn't so sweet last night, y'all. Karen tried. And I wouldn't have it. Wrong one, wrong day. Get her out of here. We don't want her. Okay, now trying to put nail foams on someone else is definitely tricky because I've never done this on somebody else. But the concept is still the same. Okay. This has got to be snug. You got to put it kind of like that. Yep. There we go. That's perfect.
She said we all have a little our bad days.
Yeah, we do. I don't beat myself up for it either. Because I'm a human being, just like everybody else. And I have my moments, especially when I feel a slight sense of trauterization. I made that word up, y'all. Feel free to use it if you need to. Okay. Right. Snug. I'm about to form a nail. That's how I did all of these nails. With these, that's how I did every last one of these nails. I didn't use any tips at all. But because I didn't do that tip correctly, I'm going to have to build. Look like it's working, y'all. Alright. I want to thank you all for just being a part of this journey with me. Most of the time I'm experimenting and just trying to have fun and do what makes me happy. Anything artistic and anything that helps people feel good is like what I love the most, you know? And nails happens to be one of those things. I'll support anything and everything that I've done since I've started my career. Is that look pretty? Make sure it's some more over here. Just to be on the safe side. Oops. Now we gotta let that dry before I can pull the nail form off. Once I pull the nail form off, just want to make sure I overdo it a little bit, you know, because I can always file down. See what I'm saying? That settle. We'll do this next nail. Built that up. See how I built that up? Change something real quick. There's not air blowing on your ashes. I find with me, it's easier for me to work in smaller beads. I think I have acrylic hard on this brush.
Ouch. Is that dry?
Yeah. Okay. Brand new Kolinsky brush. And it has this, right? Oh, yum. Why am I saying yum like I want to eat it? Because I do. I like to eat. See how much easier that works when the brush is done right. Yeah, it was the brush giving me a hard time. Super, super important to remember to clean off the brush. That is for me and you all too. Okay, now I'm about to shape up this one real quick. I'm about to change my bit. This one is easier to use around cuticles. This won't cut her. It's just kind of feels like a massage in a way.
Yeah.
It's so funny. The more I do these, I'm really starting to get the hang of the concept of certain things. Like each time, and certain things make more sense.
This fail.
Cleaning up underneath. honestly, the better I get with my application, the less filing time I'll have.
Mm-hmm.
Acrylic is a lot harder than
Gel.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's harder to file. Because she's not playing. But guess what? You can, this shit would last. It's like stone.
Mm-hmm.
Other thing I learned about doing nails, you know how like when you're doing your natural nails, you always want to smooth it out and stuff. You see how scratchy it is?
Right.
You actually want to leave it scratchy like that when you're doing artificial nails, because you'll smooth it out just a little bit with like this side, but not too much, because when you put on the gel and stuff, it won't stay. And I'm gonna finish this one so they can see it fully. Before I go on to the other ones, I want them to see how I finish it off real quick. You want any like stones on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Like, who doesn't want stones on their nails? What kind of communist would you be?
And it's clear, so.
Exactly. You always want to have like some type of stones, clear ones or something. Or some art or whatever.
That thing is hard.
Right? Now, what I'm going to do is, where's my other top coat? I want to use this other top coat. Hold on one second. My good one. Alright, that one here. And get your, in my hand. You know how it goes, right? When I stop looking for it, I find it. Yes.
Oh, do you need this?
Not yet, but I'll take it. TT's hair is gonna be on it. So what I do is when I put the stones on, I put the glue on first.
Ooh.
And I actually put the glue on the entire nail. Just because I'm petty like that.
It looks blue, but it's clear.
Mm-hmm. Or it looks blue in the camera.
Mm.
Okay.
Or maybe it's the bottle too. I don't know.
Do that first. I love clear nails. Obsessed. Freaking obsessed. Judge me if you like, but I love clear nails. Then I put the top coat on top of the glue. And you'll see why in a second. And then turn it over a little bit. Turn your hand a little bit. Put it out. And I put some top coat underneath. And I'm going to clear. Okay. Turn it back over. See how that makes it look more glass?
Mm-hmm. It does. Oh wow. Yes, it does. It's not gonna stick until it curates.
Mm-hmm. So you're not in a rush.
I see. Like I even know the terms now.
Right? Like, what is going on?
Just say curate.
Yes, you did. Like, you really know what you're talking about.
Like I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I'm over here acting like I know what I'm doing. How about that? We're even. And then sometimes when you're dealing with the gel, it kind of slides, so you just gotta make sure it's okay. That's all okay. It is okay. Like?
Hmm?
You like?
Like, yeah, like I want like a little like stone, like a little stone in the
Oh, you want a
like
stone?
like in the middle maybe.
Okay.
A little stone in the middle.
Yep. Now I'm gonna warn you with these stones. They cute,
By the break.
but no, they don't break. They just get caught up on stuff.
Yeah, and even after that, I have to like figure how I'm gonna be able to do my makeup with this now.
Oh, because it's longer.
Because it's longer than
usual.
usual. Yeah.
It'll be okay. You'll get it.
Oh Lord. Okay. Putting like my lashes and stuff, that would be a struggle.
Yeah, I had to learn all of that over again when I started wearing longer nails. But as you can see,
Yeah.
I got over that part.
You got over that.
Yeah. Where's the stone? I got some specific ones I'm looking for you. Oh, here we go. Yep.
O'Hara says, whose hand is that? It's pretty.
Oh, thank you. This is Miss Alex. She is my mentor, protege. Moved here from the ATL as well. Let me just get these down here for a second. We can always move them somewhere else in a second later. That's the good thing about gel. Hold on. Whenever I'm putting a larger stone on, I use a different glue. I just thought about that. Yeah. Because this glue is stronger. That glue was perfect for smaller.
I see. O'Hara Marcus. He said, I live in Atlanta now.
Oh, okay.
Decatur. Okay.
Decatur, where is right?
Okay.
Oh, answer. Where is the glue? Okay. So,
Which one is it?
no big deal. I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just pile it on. There's a will, there's a way. That's all. Boom.
I love it, and it's pink. Oh, just like the yeah, like the other
Mhm.
nail. Battery is about to. Battery is low.
Okay. See how you can play musical chairs with these?
Just like move them around. Or it will just slide over it because it's not okay. Ooh, oh, okay.
See?
I see where you're going with this. That is actually pretty.
Or you can do it like this. Total musical chairs.
You're just assembling them like.
Yeah, I'm just finding what looks best. And I like that. I like that. Because it's giving you direction. It is all about illusions. Everything's about illusions in this world.
someone asking me direction in the street, I use that nail and point like this way.
How does it look from your angle?
That was good. That looks good.
Looks good?
Yeah.
Just zap it real quick before we put it in there to make sure it doesn't move.
Move. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can go ahead and put it in there. 30 seconds. Thank you for saying that's pretty. What part of Decatur are you in? Laura joined. All right, that is good.
That's good.
And then they can see from here.
So rotate you from this way or doesn't matter?
Yeah, the way you had it. The way you never turn it to the side because you don't.
Oh, right.
So that's one finished nail, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of them. It'll be a lot quicker, and then I got that out of the way. And I will come back and show you the final look. All right. But until next time, always remember to ask yourself, what? Why be limited? Bye.